Hey guys, it's Cheyenne here with a reading for the collective. I'm gonna fix this real quick. I hope that y'all are doing well today. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscribes. I totally appreciate it. And yeah, if this reading resonates with y'all, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. So, I got some new cards, and I used them in my last read to clarify who this narky person is. And boy howdy, y'all, earlier I was just sitting there chilling, drinking my coffee, listening to YouTube, you know. And all of a sudden, I got ringing in my ears last night, but it was like Morse code. And today, it was like a rage ring. I don't know how to explain it. Not like a normal ringing, but like somebody's pissed off. And I don't know if like some of those little shorts or like my YouTube, the reading, like pissed off some of the narky people out there. Ooh, confirmation. Maybe the reading pissed off some narky people out there. But yeah, I don't know. I think something's going on there because it was just a little ironic, you know. I'm just chilling and then all of a sudden my ears are doing like this rage ring. I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, so yeah. I feel like maybe I'm picking up on their energy. Or at least at that moment I was. And boy, their energy was rage. Because I was like, ooh, what is this? This sounds, you know, pretty wicked, you know. I don't know how to explain that, but, and so then, yeah, I was trying to like pick up on their energy, but it was like so dark and so just ugly, you know. I didn't want to stay there. I don't like to feel those feelings. But anyways, so yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about pulling some more cards for this narky person, but I don't know. I really want to do a cross and staff. I wonder if we should do one with these cards. Gossip's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. Let's just try it out. Let's give it a go. I may not keep this video. We'll see. Oh, we're just gonna see. I really like these cards though. They're called True Intentions. I just had that box. Yeah, True Intentions deck. I got it on Amazon. Anyway, if y'all are Amazon shoppers, check it out. It's a cool little deck. I haven't even seen all the cards. You know, I've just pulled what I pulled, you know. I didn't even flip through or go through. I just kind of felt the deck and shuffled and shuffled and shuffled it. Got used to it, you know. But I thought, no, I'll see the cards eventually. Or maybe one day spread them all out and look at them. But anyway. Okay, for the collective, what's going on in their energy? What's their current energy right now? Thank you. Are you not feeling so friendly? Oh, let me turn on my light. I was like, why is that not showing up very well? But yeah, are you not feeling so friendly? You know? Unfriendly. Keep your guard up. We aren't friends, and I may have a hostile attitude. Ooh. So, maybe, yeah, you're not feeling so friendly right now. Huh. Alright, so, what's their challenge? I'm in need of financial assistance. Okay, so they're not so friendly because, I mean, you're not feeling friendly because maybe you're having financial problems. This is interesting, guys, okay? For the collective, What's going on in their subconscious? Thank you. I'm sorry. Ooh, deceit on the... I have ill intentions and may be planning on deceiving you. Ooh, maybe this is some kind of narky person. Okay, in their subconscious, we got empathy. I will provide emotional support and always try to understand you. I'm sorry. I feel terrible about what I did and owe you an apology. Huh. So they did something. They deceived you somehow. You know. Deep down, they want to apologize. Oh, this is a really neat reading. Okay. Recent past. Recent past for the collective. Oh. Or maybe, okay, wait a second. So this is your, like, I was in there thinking this could be an empath, you know, sending a message to you. I don't know why I picked that up. But anyway, so that could be what it is. Or this could be literally your energy. You're not friendly right now because, you know, you're in a financial pinch. And there's someone, you know, you want to provide emotional support to someone. Or you want someone to provide that to you, you know, because it's in your subconscious. And, yeah, deep down, you may be sorry about something. You may owe someone an apology. But now it's like you have that empathy, which helps you feel sorry. You know, helps you feel it, you know. Like, I don't know how to explain that feeling. Anyway. Recent past. Friendly in the reverse. Someone was faking. They were faking being friendly. Oh, they might have been, you know, friendly reverse. You could have been deceived by a friend. I offer something from the heart, an unexpected blessing to brighten your path. Gossip, you'll be eager to hear this, but beware, what I say about others could easily be said about you. Okay, it's mutual. We're on the same wavelength, good or bad. So to me, what this is saying in the recent past, you had a friend who you thought was a blessing, was a gift, right? But you found out they were gossiping about you, and they thought you were doing the same thing. You know, they thought you were doing the same thing about them, that you were gossiping about them. They thought that you were the same as them, but you're not. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have a lot to say about a situation and need a good listener. Yeah, this person, it was probably someone you could vent to, someone you could talk to, but then they were turning around and gossiping, yeah, and causing chaos. They're a magnet for trouble, you know. Yeah, so in your recent past, you had a bad friend, okay. Let's see. What are they aware of right now? What's in their consciousness for the collective? Ooh, you're aware of some deceit. That came out down here on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, with empathy and I'm sorry. Now we have career. So, what's on your mind, what you're aware of? A career. I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. Yeah, because you need some money, man. Yeah. So it's secret. There's something I'm holding back. You're aware of someone holding something back. You're aware of some kind of deceit. I'm here to support your journey toward wellness and balance. Yeah, oh my gosh, this sounds like this narcissist that I was pulling on earlier. They're only concerned, like you could be concerned. You're aware of this, like that you're concerned about your health, but it could be this person. You're aware of this person, how deceitful they are, how secretive they are, how, they were always there to support your journey toward wellness and balance, but it was all out of deceit. They were just doing that to deceive the community, to make them think that they were a good person. That's what that feels like. Or you could just be aware of your health right now, and that's good. That's good to have that in your consciousness, that you need to get healthy. That's really good. And a career, that's good to have on your mind. I'm looking for something significant. I'm looking for significant assistance and a large effort on your part. Wow. We seem very aligned in a lot of ways. Let's find support within each other. Community. You're going to get some great news. Oh. Maybe about this gaslighter who's very envious of you. I don't know. Let's look at y'all's near future. For the collective near future. Thank you. Amusement. I find your stories comical and your life is sort of entertainment. How lovely. Okay. We got journey. Adventure awaits. A physically or emotionally expanding experience is ahead. Yay for you. Negative. Oh, great. I'm hiding my true intentions and I don't actually care about your well-being. Yeah. They don't really care about stories that you tell them. Whoever, I don't know, maybe this freaking narcissist is still here in this energy. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, you got someone in your near future, you have a journey coming, and you have a negative Nancy in your near future about this journey, okay? You have a negative Nancy. All right, for the collective, how are they feeling about this situation? Thank you. Apathetic, but it's reverse. So you're not feeling apathetic. I prefer to remain focused on my own life right now. So it's like, in reverse, you're focused on your own life, but not in a selfish type way. It's like, you're focused in the right way, like your health, You had career under the deck. You had loan right here. You need money, so career is on your mind. It's up here when I was pulling some cards for what you were aware of your health. And on the bottom of the deck was, career. So those are good things. You may have to move for this new career. Oh gosh, this does sound like a narky person who's in your freaking energy, and it's how you're feeling about it. You feel like they're going to be a meddler. I may step in and try to influence or control your life. I'm certain I know best. Yeah, that's a freaking narky person. Yeah. They don't want you to like they don't want you to be concerned about your health. They don't want you to be concerned about making your own money. They want you to fully rely on them. You know, that's the only reason yeah, that's the only reason. They block all that to control you. But anyway, for the collective, someone in their environment, how are they feeling about this situation? Someone, they're not very wise. They're not honest. Okay. Yeah, here comes the narc. They're desperate. I'm in a bind and don't know what to do. I may be acting irrationally. Yeah, they're desperate right now. And here we have reconnection. I know it's been a while, but I miss having you in my life. Yeah. They don't want the reconnection, really. You know, they don't really want to reconnect. They just want to use you. Sage advice. My wisdom is not. Let's change this. My wisdom is not rooted in experience. I cannot offer a fresh perspective. Honesty. I will not be truthful and not transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. Yeah, they're not honest. They don't give good advice. They don't want to reconnect. But yet they're still desperate. Yeah, because they're frustrated. They can't control you anymore. It says, I'm irritated with what I can't control and want you to feel as badly as I do. Yeah, they envy you. That's weird. They're a weird energy. But yeah, that's how they're feeling. Very desperate right now. All right, for the collective, hopes and fears. Thank you. Got future. Our paths are destined to align, though the purpose may still be unclear. Wow, that's cool. Welcome. I offer an open door, a warm invitation to step into a space where you are embraced and valued. Are you hoping for a new home? It's like a little welcome mat, you know? You're hoping for a new home. Yeah, maybe the journey, you know? It is freaking cold in my house right now. I may need to go turn on the heater. Okay, for the collective. What is their potential outcome? Meddler reverse. Maybe in the near future, in the potential outcome, y'all need to brag a little, okay? But be modest, you know. Be humble. But that, or you're going to have the person, you know, someone's going to be real braggarty toward you. Yeah, this meddler, but they're in reverse. You know, I may step in and try to influence or control your life. I'm certain I know best. Well, you're in the potential outcome. They're in reverse. They're no longer going to be able to meddle in your life, you know. Brag, laughter, curious. Oh, bad news. Apology, vent, chaos. These are really neat cards. Yeah, brag and laughter. All right, let's pull some. Let's clarify. Well, you know, these cards are huge compared to those, but I don't know. I felt called to use my classic Rider-Waite-Smith. Oh, but I got my little pink ones. Okay, yeah, these aren't on the shuffle anyway. Let me see. My little pink ones. Or purple, whatever color. Excuse me. Yeah, whatever color they are, I have these, so they'll work. They like to clarify. All right, for the collective, let's get some clarification for them. Okay, unfriendly. So what is making y'all unfriendly? Or is there just someone in your energy who's unfriendly? Can we clarify this unfriendly, please, for the collective? Their current energy is unfriendly. Keep your guard up. We aren't friends, and I may have a hostile attitude. Oh. Okay. Got quite a few cards there. Ooh, judgment is coming. Wow. Okay. Whoop. I'm going to turn them over like that. So we have, oh, someone. It's like someone doesn't want something to end. Yeah, so they're unfriendly. This could be you. This could be someone in your environment. Someone does not want something to end. Someone in your energy, you know. This poverty is on the fence. It's like there could be improvement coming, to your finances. This is just downright reversed. Yeah, you got somebody who's hasty, gullible, impatient, lack of energy. Yeah, someone who's like throwing a big fit, like a Peter Pan, a man-child, a woman-child. I guess you could say if it's a woman. Yeah, they have real bad anxiety right now. So they're being hasty. They have anxiety. They feel like this battle-wounded soldier. Yeah, they're unfriendly because they've been hurt, Or maybe they just have an ongoing battle with this anxiety, And they're real hasty about things. They don't have any patience. That could make you unfriendly. So yeah, that could be what's going on with you or this person who, is in your energy. So it'd be the current energy that you're feeling if you're a feeler type person. Yeah, it's like they don't want this to end, Loan. Can we clarify the loan for the collective? Thank you. Where did that go? Well, you got the wand in reverse. So it says hesitant, missed opportunities, wasted talent, potential infertility. I'm in need of financial assistance. Maybe you're trying to start something new. You're trying to start like a new business or something, but you don't have the money you need right now to do that. So that's why you're in need of a loan. It's like you're wanting to go after an opportunity, you know, but you feel like it's going to be the ending of this opportunity because you have no funds. You don't have the funding to do so. You know, you can maybe want to start your own business. Yeah. You know, because the Page of Wands upright, they're creative. They bring good news, you know, like they're the ones who are going to get the business going, you know. But in reverse, it's like you don't feel like you can. You have anxiety, you know, you have an ongoing battle maybe in your mind, or maybe you're just tired, you know. But it's like you want to get this business going. You want to get this, whatever it is, going. You know, it could be a business. It could be a relationship. It could be moving. You know, just a big plan, a big goal of yours. But it's like you feel like it's ending because you don't have the money to do so. And so, yeah, you're not so friendly right now. You may not be very happy, you know. And it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. You know, everybody needs to hear that, you know, but you're going to find a way out. You're going to find a loan. We're going to see, you know, because you got a journey coming. Yeah, you don't have a wasted talent. You're not a wasted talent. But, yeah, look, you're making plans. Yeah, to go after your goal, your dream. It's going to help you move on to calmer waters and maybe take an Empress in a love offer, which makes you the Emperor then, see? All right. For the collective, empathy, and I'm sorry. What in the world? Empathy is good, but I'm sorry. What is going on there? Oh. So it looks like maybe someone is keeping something from you. Yeah, they're feeling really regretful for whatever it is, or you may be feeling really regretful for whatever it is you did. Whatever it is you did is being kept a secret, okay? This King of Wands reverse, a rude, boorish, forceful, bully, dictator, tyrant, impulsive, abusive, and nasty person. Talk about a narc. Maybe that's who's wanting to apologize to you, and you know it deep down. Or maybe you know that you were in this energy at one point, and you feel bad about it. You might have went through a dark night of the soul and changed, you know? I don't know. But, yeah, deep down in your subconscious, you know who this person is who's wanting to apologize. And you have a lot of empathy for them, you know? Or maybe now, yeah, maybe you know about that secret that they're keeping. They want to apologize for it because they feel regretful. You feel regretful, they feel regretful. Somebody's feeling regretful and they want to apologize. For maybe, you know, King of Wands reverse, that's player energy. He might have had a side chick, you know, or she might have had a side chick. She might have had a side chick or side dude, okay? Or he might have had a side chick or side dude, okay? There we go. Now, that covers everything. Alright, so, yeah, somebody's feeling regretful. Recent past. This person who's not your friend. Yeah. Can we clarify those cards? Thank you. Oh, it was made very clear for you. Yeah, so in the recent past, we had unfriendly or friendly in reverse. So someone who's not like a friend. It's like maybe they love bombed you or gave you a gift or something. Made it to maybe you thought they were a gift, you know, but they were really a gossip. And yeah, they thought that you were, maybe you thought this was a soul sister or soul brother, you know. But they weren't your friend. That's what I feel like with those. Huh. Malicious gossip, lack of self-awareness, unwillingness to learn karmic lessons. Yeah, somebody was gossiping about you in the past. But they thought you were gossiping about them too. That's what it feels like. In the recent past, you know, you got gift there. So yeah, you could be given a gift in the recent past. And then we have positivity, freedom, fun. You know, the sun. Let me look at those again. Yeah, you got gift, which, yeah, 10 of Pentacles for sure. You got gossip. It's mutual. The sun. You don't know who it is, but it's going to be brought to light. You're going to, it's mutual. They could be a family member, okay? It could be a family member who's gossiping about you behind your back, okay? It's mutual. I don't know why, but that makes me think family or a very close friend, right? So someone you know very close to you is gossiping about you, and they're not your friend, okay? They're not your friend. But it's going to be illuminated. You're going to see it very clearly. You're going to be able to see it very clearly. And that might be why you're now unfriendly with this person, okay? Which makes sense. You know, you're unfriendly with them now because they hurt you, you know? They put you in this anxiety, you know? They were a nasty person to you, you know? You know about their gossiping, you know? You know what they've been doing behind your back. They might have tried to put an end to you, you know? But it didn't work, and they tried to mess with your finances. But guess what? That isn't going to work. You're looking for a loan. You're looking for help. You're looking for a new job, you know? Right now, it's hard for you. This is your challenge. You know, you're in need of financial assistance. Maybe you feel, you know, your challenge is you feel like you wasted your talent, you know, or something. I don't know. But that's your challenge, you know. And deep down, you know that this person gossiped about you. Could have been a masculine King of Wands reverse, you know. You know that they kept secrets from you, you know. Deep down, you know that they're very sorry about it. Yeah. Alright, for the collective, we got deceit and secrets. Let's get clarity on just each one. Let's clarify each card. Deceit. What is the deceit card for the collective? Got two paths, a decision. You're aware of the choice that they made, how they deceived you. They made a choice. What is this secret for the collective? Secret. Thank you. King of Swords. Secret is like regret on the side, you know, like apathy on the side though. Yeah, they feel regretful about something. Oh, seizing opportunities. If you turn it in reverse, you could be keeping a new opportunity a secret. I'm going to go with that. You're keeping a new opportunity secret. Oh my gosh. Deceit, choice. Yeah, you know about the choice they made to deceive you. And yeah, it could be that they're keeping the part, like they regret, you know, deceiving you, like they feel empathy now, they're very apologetic toward, they're keeping that a secret. That's what I feel like they're, because it's like they made a bad choice, and so now they're keeping that. They feel bad a secret for some reason. I don't know. Why would you do that? But anyway. Health. Let me clarify health for the collective. Let's clarify health. Temperance on the bottom. Balance it all out. Mind, body, and soul, man. Yeah. Mind, body, and soul. Wow. Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, destiny, change, karma, soulmates, decisive moments, cycles of life, fate, fortune, upheaval, chance. Yeah, look at that. The wheel in the sky is turning, man. You're getting good health. You're just, you know, health in all areas. Mind, body, and spirit. You're aware of that. You feel healthy in your mind, your body, and your spirit. You may be seeing 10-10. Yeah, your intuition. You are in, wow. Whoa. Look what's on the bottom of the deck, guys. 4-11-11. That's the soulmates card, you know, like the divine union, you know. It's like God's manifesting this. He's manifesting this divine union. Look, between an emperor and empress. And then you have this intuition. It's like your intuition's bringing you together, guys. Isn't that cool? That's crazy. Yeah, that's good luck. That's a good change. Wow. Alright, for the collective, near future, journey, and negative. Let's get journey first. Clarify journey. With the King of Swords, maybe. Or this King of Swords could be journeying to you. You could be the, hey man, the truth is coming to you. He who knows the truth, he's coming to you. Or this could be you. You know, you are in this King of Swords energy and you're taking a journey. Why is it negative? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a wish coming true. Okay. So what's this negative card then? Why is that there? Why is the negative card here on the collective's really awesome reading? Thank you. Oh. You got somebody who's very, look at that. High Priestess reverse. Manipulation. She came out sideways. Manipulation, cunning, trickery, wasted talent, illusion, deception. Someone's trying to deceive you. Someone is definitely hiding their true intentions. That's what High Priestess, you know, she's very secretive anyway. And I don't actually care about your well-being. Ew. Okay. I mean, I know the King of Swords can cut people off. They got that sword, you know, but damn. So, yeah. Maybe he's cutting someone off like that. Hopefully that High Priestess is very negative. Yeah, you are going on a new journey. Alright. Apathetic in reverse. This is how the collective's feeling about this situation. Apathetic reverse. Yeah, you're not feeling apathetic because you know your wishes are coming true. You're not going to be feeling like no spoiled little brat. You know? Yeah. Oh, wait, desperate. Yeah, that's supposed to go on top. Yeah, that describes one person. We've got reconnection in reverse, sage advice in reverse, honesty reverse, okay? And desperate. Who, can you clarify? I know you can clarify who that is. Will you clarify that for us, please? Whoa, that's a big chunk, man. Yeah, Knight of Wands, being hasty. Yeah, that's like the shameless flirt, the Casanova. So it's someone very narky, just saying. Oh, but look at this. The Tower. The Tower. All by itself came out. They're desperate because they know this tower is coming. They know about maybe a divorce coming. It could be a big, unexpected change. You know? Let's see what came out in a little chunk that I'm not gonna keep all that over here. But let's just see. Yeah, we got, you know, feeling trapped combined. You know, that's gaining a new perspective. You're gaining strength. You're gaining momentum. You know, big changes, opportunity, and they're going to be karmic justice, man. Coming your way very quickly. Have strength, have patience, see things from a new perspective. It's Pisces energy, Leo energy. You got swords here. That's Aquarius on the card. You got a Libra card here. Those could be significant. That could be what's causing the big change, the big tower moment. It's maybe someone is now aware of this person's ego. Oh gosh. Yeah, and how egotistical they are. Not a freaking one. Big change. They see that big change. That's how they're feeling. Welcome. Can we clear? Thank you. Yes. It's like you're getting a new home, man. That's 6 of Cups. It's like nostalgia, you know? Oh, wow. Welcome home, honey. You're getting your new partner. Oh. Yeah, they'd be a lot better than a narc. Heck, the King of Cups are usually very empathetic people, you know? Returning to one's roots. You moving back home? It's in your hopes and fears. But yet I don't know, it's like maybe you fear moving back home because you're scared of this, of maybe a bunch of like gossip, because you know there was gossip in the past that could indicate gossip, and you know you want to bring this personal love offer, but it's like this gossip is in the way. It's like maybe you're believing this gossip, you know. Maybe someone's trying to bring you a love offer. Maybe this King of Cups, you know. But there's too much gossip in the way of feeling comfortable with you. I don't know. I have no idea, but that's what I felt with that. But anyway, meddler in reverse. There ain't gonna be no meddlers in your outcome, right? Meddler reverse. Can you clarify that for the collective's outcome, please? And thank you. That's funny. As I said thank you, it gracefully fell out of the deck. Yeah, look at that, guys. Reciprocated love, man. Equal give and take. You're both givers. King of Cups, most definitely a giver. It's out of your control. Somebody missed out. This meddler in your outcome. You know, this is reverse. It's Knight of Swords reverse. So, either there's something going on and we'll get some more clarification, but to me it feels like either there's something coming that's being blocked right now. Maybe this King of Cups, you know, coming toward you, but it's being blocked right now. Or this meddler, okay, feels like they missed out on an opportunity with you. Sorry, bud or chick, whoever you are. Definitely not a friend, right? Definitely not a friend. Alright, dear Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, can we get some more clarification, please, for the potential outcome for the collective? Ooh. Well, now we know who this meddler is. Could be two of them. Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. That's the energy you're going to be in the outcome, man. This is your reading. That's your King of Cups. Y'all may have some conflict because of this new beginning that y'all are taking, you know? Conflict with maybe a Knight of Wands. And maybe a Queen of... That's not Queen of Pentacles. That's Nine of Pentacles reverse. Lack of independence, stability, security, reckless spending. Oh, that meddler could be a Virgo energy. You got Aquarius and Virgo there. Well, darn it. Okay. And then you got Nine of Pentacles, someone who's very patient. You know, so it's like this meddler is very, they feel like they missed out on an opportunity. They don't have a lot of stability. They may be reckless. They may spend a lot. You know, they're probably very selfish. Just saying. Pentacles reverse. It always makes me think of selfishness, like greedy. You know, materialistic type people. But, yeah, that's who that meddler is. But I feel like this is you now. You know, you're patient. You're sitting there. You're patient. You're practical. You're loyal. You're responsible. Maybe that's what you have coming towards you. You know, is a brand new, like, little... Not brand new, because not Page of Pentacles, but a Knight of Pentacles. A well thought out plan. You know. You have someone coming to you with a well thought out opportunity, a well thought out offer, you know, something. That's what I feel about that. And yeah, that meddler, oh God, just ignore the meddlers, okay? What's the time? 49. Yeah. I think I'll get some tea and then we'll do some dice. I am hurting so bad today. It was like right after I had that procedure. Oh, what the world? Lying, cheating, stealing card got left here on the table. See, I'm telling you. That King of Wands. You got the secret card. There's deceit. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. I'm just going to leave it right where it was. But anyway. For the collective. Ooh, you got Lion on the bottom. Time to act, guys. Act on this. This lying, cheating, stealing, man. Act on that, you know. Expose it in Jesus' name, right? That's what I pray. I don't like no lying, cheating, stealing. Can't stand it. My dad, my grandpa, everybody, my pawpaw. But anyway, they would all tell me, you know, if he lied to you, he'll steal from you. All right, for the collective, let's get some tea for them. What would you like for them to know at this time about this situation? Whoever this reading is for, what can you show them that would help them clarify what's going on in this situation? Thank you so very much. Okay. Targets a goal-oriented person, absolutely, in your outcome. You plan ahead, or someone's very goal-oriented in your environment. Let's see. You know, these kind of fell right here, so let's see. We got bowl, plenty of material things. Oh, and that fell on the wheel, you know, right there by the wheel. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. This deceit and secret, you know. I'm going to put that there. Wow. Ooh, my belly is just, I ate before I did this reading, so I apologize for my belly making all sorts of funky sounds. Okay. And I'm drinking Coke. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Yes, yes, yes. That's exactly what you're doing in this reading. You're overcoming a lot of things. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Yes, trust in yourself, man. Don't think of yourself as a missed opportunity. Or don't think that there's a missed opportunity. Don't think of anything as a missed opportunity. You know, like, if you got a no answer, you know what? You can always try again. Try again. See if the answer's still no. You know, I tell my kids that, you know, like when they're going out and they're applying for jobs, it's like, oh, you didn't get a call back? Well, call them back in about a week. You know, call them back in 2 weeks. You know, just keep trying if that's a job you really want, you know. Hidden secrets can harm you. Dude, secrets, it's out here, I'm telling you. The deceit, I feel the shrewd, the fox. Anyway, good gosh, I can't talk, it's breaking up. But anyway, deceit, the fox, the shrewdness with business and stuff. That's what I thought, ooh, that fox will go good with that deceit. And then, yeah, there we go, cool. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. And you know what's funny? That fell right there on that lying, cheating, stealing card. So I'm just going to put that right next to it. You got grapes. Time to go out and have fun. That's what you're going to be doing in the near future, okay? I don't care what kind of meddler you got there. You're going to have fun anyway. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Yeah, you've been very concerned about that, okay? Maybe on this journey. Pay attention to your wealth, your money. Warning, you have a problem either now or in the near future. Yeah, someone who's unfriendly. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. Oh my gosh, yes. Welcome. You know, that's like a home sweet home. Brand new house. I don't know why I thought that when I saw that card, but anyway. All right, for the collective. Excuse me. We got the zodiac signs, planets, and numbers. What would you like for them to know at this time? Okay, we got the moon and the moon. Let's see if we got any more pairs. Yeah, we got 1111. That's funny. We have Taurus, Taurus. Two of those. We have all the rest of these. We got Saturn. We have Aquarius. We have Sagittarius. Uranus. The Sun. Cancer. Jupiter. And Aries. That's the season we're in right now. We have 12. We have 8. And we have 6. And we have 4. Okay. Now we'll get some more cards. Wow, that was weird. Okay. For the collective, signs, symbols, synchronicities that will help them clarify this reading, please and thank you. Got some trash. Yeah, a chameleon person. Toxic, toxic, toxic. So yeah, right now, whatever's coming in, you know, it could be coming in very slowly. With that, I don't know why, but that page of Pentacles, or Knight of Pentacles, made me think, you know, slow and steady, and the balloon also made me think of that. Someone could be very much into music or just love the piano. They could be redheaded or like strawberries. Yeah, we've got water here. We have a mermaid, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We had moon here, so I'm gonna put her right there by the moon. With moon, I always think of water and the water signs, because the moon controls the tides of the water. Controls all the water, but anyway, yeah, guys, you have someone, you need to be taking out the trash. You know, I really feel like this is, you could like stargazing, or this could be someone watching you, okay? You could like science, okay? Or you could be an herbalist like me and like to make little things, tinctures and stuff like that. Or you could have someone toxic in your life, okay? Someone could be trying to poison your food or drink. Someone could be doing spells or hexes or curses, you know. I don't know what all they put in those little jars, but, you know, who knows? And then they could be watching you online. Someone could be trying to snoop into your profiles. And yeah, they're a chameleon. They like to change their eggs. They're a shapeshifter. They need to be thrown away. You need to cut those cords, dude. Or chick. Whoever you are. That's what you got. You got a toxic shapeshifter in your life who spies on you, who watches you and watches you online. Yeah, that's not cool. These people need to go. I really feel like it's this person here. Alright, so that was your reading collective. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. Thank you so much. If this resonated for any of y'all, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. But y'all have got good stuff coming, man. Y'all see your wishes coming true, you know. That's how you're feeling about the situation. You know, you may be going through some hard things financially right now, but, you know, near future, there's a journey there. Yeah, there's a negative Nancy, because anytime anything good happens to you, there's going to be negative Nancys in your life, you know. Someone trying to lie or cheat or steal. Someone trying to gossip about you. Maybe a fair woman, you know. Anyway, this was y'all's reading. Thank y'all so much for liking and commenting and subscribing. I truly appreciate it. And yeah, God bless y'all. I hope y'all have a great day.